Hello everyone, it's budgeting by me. I'm really happy you're here again. So today we're doing a 2 weeks of check-in of May for me. So I need to tell you one thing. I am very emotional spender. I know that for sure. But before we start, I just want to tell you who I am. So I'm 30-year-old woman who is doing one person household. I do have a boyfriend that we share some cost with him, or we borrowing money to each other. Well, not borrowing, like support each other. But we not live together. I live with a housemate in the middle of the quite small city in the UK. We are renting an apartment or in a flat. Oh, I never know which one is the correct one in the UK. So you can correct me. And yeah, I am a very emotional spender. Even if I'm earning my money, I'm earning side hustle and this and that, and I'm always busy. If I'm stressed, if I'm tired, if I'm exhausted, I have anxiety, or I'm just way too happy without no reason, I'm just spending money like crazy. So I think I should be going outside without any money, without payment cards, cash, and then if I see something, book it and then come back for it. Because I'm quite lazy with coming to go for the same shop 3 times for something. So if I'm going once, I can buy it. Second time, I was like, if I need to go the third 3 times, definitely I'm not buy it. Anyway, this I'm doing my budget following methods of budget mommy from US. So I'm doing I didn't want to buy her amazing, by the way, amazing workbook. So I did it on my own in my own book. I do loads of mistakes. So if you see grammar mistakes, I am foreigner in UK. So my grammar and my spellings are really bad sometimes. And I also dyslexic and dysgraphic. So everything what I'm write, it needs to be readable for me. So yeah, that was my plan for May. I will go with here in a few moments. And I also following the method of the highlighters. So I have 2 different like balances for bank and for my cash, but I don't want to swap day by day, you know, between the pages for you. So I prepare like a monthly 2 weeks setup, like all together combine what I spent. I will of course support myself with the list, but hey. So this month, this 2 weeks actually was quite crazy. So end of end of April, I bought a car. So April was very expensive month for me, and it was quite shocking because I spent lots of money for insurance and taxes and car. Well, I didn't spend money for the car. Anyway, if you want to know, watch my video from April. So the first May I spent £72 and 13. I hope you can see that for transport. So transport for me is anything that I'm transporting. So train, buses, taxis, Ubers, anything connecting with the car, anything that I'm buying for the car. It will be parking spaces. It will be this. So 1st of May I paid £45 for the car wash, and I also pay for several different things for the car. So I bought quite a few things. 72, yeah. I pay for Uber because I needed to drop the car. I was paying for in the car wash for the full valet. So as I'm washing the chairs, interior, like doing this one properly. I'm really happy with that. And I bought several different things to the car, and things for me, it's for example first kid, it's some kind of tools that if the car broke down, I'm very practical. And sorry for those sirens. I do live in a city center, so you might hear loads of different weird voices. So yes, 1st of May spent 72.13 for the transport. I spent 15.79 for food, and I spent it in a bakery. I was going to my friends that they were celebrating end of Ramadan, and I wanted to give them something. And I know if they are celebrating Ramadan, they eat sweet things. So I went to really cool bakery that is also Muslim bakery, and I bought some sweets that they were delicious. So I'm not crying because I spent this money. I spent for miscellany 3502, and it was mostly for a pet. So I went for some stuff for the cat that I'm babysitting currently, and I buy some craft things as well for myself. So yeah, that was basically the yeah. So what happening is I supposed to babysit the cat until 17, 18 of May, but unfortunately my boyfriend needed to postpone his coming back to UK, and he will be back 1st of June. So I will be having some extra additional cost in miscellany for the cat during the next 2 weeks. That's completely fine. I'm not saying nothing. So from the spending, the same day I spent £105. So what I did, I had my own envelope. I took out £100 from the envelope for gifts, and I took £5 for an album for the photos. And I went to my sister that she currently lives in UK, and she got a baby like recently, 2 weeks ago. So I went the first following week to see the baby. And because I have a two sisters that they got babies, one is, I don't know her style yet, so plus that of the baby is particular things, so I didn't want to, you know, mess it up and buy something for the baby that they will not be using or they will be selling. So I just give them money, and for them it's completely fine because they can just spend it for whatever they want. And I have a sister as well, a second sister. Well, I have three sisters altogether, but anyway, I have a second sister that she got a baby as well like 2 months ago, and I'm always buying for them a cool stuff like a baby clothes or baby toys or this and that, and I'm sending them to Poland because I'm original Polish. And I'm doing that because she's asking for particular things that she wants, and I'm really happy to have it, to buy it, because I can buy something unique for a really good price. Like I went to Primark one of the days, and that was this day, 5th of May, and I bought really cool stuff, and they were like all on sale, like for £1, shoes for £1, like for those kind of walkers, and some kind of clothes for now and for the baby until up 1.5 years, and they were like on a sale, like really cool. Okay, I'm bubbling. Anyway, 2nd of May I spent for transfer 75.11. It was basically a petrol, and I spent for miscellany, that was a crafting more stuff, but I didn't plan it to buy it. 3rd of May I pay for craft for miscellany 3. Where did I spend it? Oh yeah, Amazon Pet. Guys, I left because I took my baby cat with me, and I left the springs, and if any one of you have an animal, you know that those kind of springs, they love them. So I bought them on Amazon for $3.89. Then the same day I paid the bills for $210.75. That was 2 bills. That was water for $38.75, and I need to actually change it. Like I need to check it if it's still okay, because before we were spending the same amount of money, and we were living 3, and most of the year actually 4 of us in the house, and now we're only 2. And a council tax I pay 772 pounds. So all those bills are coming half from me, half from my housemate, but my housemate is paying me 28th of May for April. Long story. I don't think I will never have a time to do it. For transportation I spent $16.75, and it's also some bits and bobs to the car, like I bought the car booth organizer. I like to have, you know, everything organized, so that was cool. And I spent for food $2.68, so that was actually also not too much. And the 4th of May something ridiculous happened. So my boyfriend, because he's abroad, he wanted to pay for his rent, and for 2 months of rent, and his bank didn't allow him to log in, and he said something is wrong, and he logged in so many times he blocked banking. So desperately he called me and say, well, I'm in this situation, can you go here and here, pay the money here and here? Like, go take the money from this and this person, pay the money here. I said, no, I'm not going to drive to your city, pick up the money that someone owes you and just put for the rent. I said, I'm taking money from my own savings. So this day I went to Lloyd's bank account. I took some, because I have a cash envelopes for savings. So I had, for example, my business tax that was 780, some bits and bobs for the car, this and that. So I took to £1,100 from my savings, and I put it on my bank account. I pay for his 2 months of rent, and I pay 2 days later I pay for 2 different bills for electricity and gas, water, something like that. That was 2 bills. So basically I pay for it, and I have a list of things that I pay for him, and when he come back he would basically give me back cash or a transfer. But first you need to unblock the bank. So yeah, this has happened. So currently in my sinking funds I still have the information how much I have it inside, because I didn't spend it on me. I have those small holders, like small cards, saying how much I need to own this envelope back. Okay, so 5th of May I spent 40-70 for the gifts that they will be for here, and then for future I will be spreading them during the time. I spent for food 90-45, and it was Iceland basically. I bought the little things for my freezer, although I do have loads of food, and I really don't know, when I'm stressed and I'm tired and everything, I'm just buying stupid things. But yeah, I just bought some ice cream, and I bought some fish, and I bought this and that, like some frozen stuff. I went to as well to Hobbycraft. Yeah, I went to Hobbycraft and I bought some really cool stuff. I will not show them you now because I don't know where I put them, but I bought the money boxes, really white ceramic ones, and I bought the ice cream plastic tube as well, because I have loads of fruits. I want to do them for ice cream, and I got an income of £540. So I don't know what I would do with that money, because it's not my business income. I spent that money last month for the Amazon vouchers I told you about, for the workshops I was doing. So basically this one is just payback. So I don't know how I would treat it. Definitely as an income this month, but we'll see. So the 6th of May I pay 155.18, but 75 and 80 pounds was for the bills for my boyfriend, and then I paid for my own bills. So I paid for my rent 750, and I pay for electricity 110. I need to check electricity because they suggested to pay me 124. I set up my direct debit for 110, and I need to see the next month how we going. Is the bill they were correct or me correct? So next 7th of May I bought finally a printer. So I have a printer. I bought it for £69.99, and I bought like a whole printer, scanner, and copy machine. So I'm really happy with that because I'm doing loads of different stuff. I pay for food 32 in Lidl. I pay for miscellany, and miscellany was, let me only check where is my miscellany. 7 here. Yeah, I went to charity shop and I bought some charity stuff, and yeah, I bought some bips and bobs in a charity shop. Then I spent on my allowance. Yeah, that was pound stretcher. That was my personal crafty stuff, and the crafty stuff I use, actually those crafty stuff I use them for here. So okay, so this one I will take and I will explain you later. So basically what I wanted to do my money holder. So I did the money holder, although I didn't spend for the £11, don't worry. But I bought some ropes and some tapes and this and that, so many different creative stuff that I have at home. I just reuse it, but I also bought some bobs. And in the meantime, I can show you as well, I did for me some kind of when my money will come back to my envelopes, some money will go straight away to the bank account. So I did like money holders. So I did 100 to £100, so they're really nice. I don't know if you can see that they're blue pink. They are like yellow for 250, and they are green for green. You cannot see the green. Can you see the green? No, the green, for £500. So I will be using them in the future. Where we are, yeah. And the gift, I spent £6 for another gift for my niece, and I will give it to her in future. Then 8th of May I spent for transport 11.59, and I also buy some bobs and bits to the car. I bought for Mr. Linney 31.52. Let me remind myself, what was that? Sorry guys. Pet. Yeah, miscellaneous. I needed to, because I was like thinking, oh, I don't have enough litter, sand, whatever it is, and all that bits. I went to Pet at Home, and I bought some as well, toothpaste for the baby cat and all that stuff. So it's pricey to have an animal, but I love him to the bit. I pay for the home £1, and I pay for food in Lidl 32.81. And what I freaking don't understand, why I spent, like, in 2 days I spent £60 for food. Like, literally, guys. I'm not even eating that much, and I do know that this weekend and the following weekend, last weekend, I had a guest, so we eat loads of different stuff, and I didn't want to, I don't know, I'm not a person who is like wanted to go for like dinner and spend £50 for one person for dinner and be like nice, oh, I can pay for everyone. I prefer to invite people to my house, cook for them, even if I need to wash for after them. Like this weekend, sorry, I'm skipping a bit. I paid $12.25. I paid $12.25 and then a bit here for food that was from Iceland. So there was like frozen pizzas and onion badges and this and that. We just basically did a big baking oven dinner. And although I do love cook from scratches, sometimes if you have like people over, it's just easier just to open the box, put it in the fridge, and they're really good quality. Don't get me wrong, I'm not buying some shitty stuff. I'm buying good quality food, although I'm also doing them on a budget. If I can buy 2 pizzas for £4, for example, and they are the cheese crust, whatever, and I know everyone loves them, why to not do it? Like, I'm sorry, I'm bubbling now. I know it's almost 20 minutes, but yeah. So the transportation the next day, Monday, because I was working on a morning shift, because I'm having swap shifts in my factory where I work in my production, I spent £3.80 for their parking, unfortunately. Then the next day I pay £1.20 for the business that is hosting that I'm having, and because I was visiting a friend, I didn't actually pay for the parking because I came home enough late to park behind my building. So I have like a business underneath. There is a business, like a shop, or it's not a shop, it's a state agency. So normally during the day it's their parking, and believe me, every second centimeter is taken. Sorry. So we are not allowed to park there during the week. Only Sunday is free. So this is what I did. I parked behind, and because I start my shift 6 o'clock in the morning, I was long gone before they came to work. Wednesday I pay $7.99 for my Amazon Prime that I love and I adore, and I pay £1.47 for my allowance. And where's my allowance? And I know what I bought. I bought something on Amazon. And then 12 I pay $3.80 for the parking space. So I don't know, you remember, you probably, well, if you watch my May video, I have 3 goals for this month. First is not working, so spend as little as possible for food, and believe me, it's not working. And challenge, park your car in a free parking lot as much as possible. So that was working. And save at least 10% of the revenue. Well, we'll see about that. Anyway, I was able to skip the first week without parking in the car on a paid parking, but then yeah, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, I need to pay for the parking $3.80, and then Friday I pay for the parking as well, and I pay for the parking for 2 days until Sunday, and then Sunday morning I just pick up the car and gone. I went to behind my house. So for the food, Friday I spent $7.20, and it was just, milk, milk, tortilla, and some ice cream, because it's boiling hot this weekend here. Health, I pay $14.25, and I spend it for some kind of toiletries. And miscellany, I spent $30.95. And again, what did I spend for? Oh, I know. Okay, I went to Primark and I bought some stuff for my mom, for my mom, for my nieces, and for my boyfriend, that they will work as a present, but they will be working in the future. I didn't put them as a gift envelope because I didn't plan to buy them. I'm not planning to. So for now on, I'm putting them as a miscellany. I'm still okay with miscellany this month. So the next day, I felt, after this week and at work, and I have a side hustle, I felt really exhausted. And what happening is I went for shopping. Okay, I went out from house. I went for shopping. So my goal was to send the letters to my sister in Poland, to a few clients here in UK, and I spent £15. That was the first stop on my list. Then I went and buy some clothes. I bought 2 dresses. I bought myself a very nice India style dress, and then I bought another one in charity shop, and some miscellany. But in this miscellany, I have £1 that was really well spent, and I will show you why. So I bought in a charity shop called British Heart Foundation. I bought those, and I bought 2 of those, and they were 50 cents. They're not perfect because they're, like, they were, I don't know how to call it, squeeze, but with the time, if I will start using them, they are completely fine. They're beautiful, they're fine, they're brand new, they were never used, and they were only 50 cents each. So I will use them. Of course I will use them. So at least £1 I spent correctly. And then what I did, I went to Iceland, and I pay $12.25 for food. Oh, I should say, in this all food I spent this month, there is £11 food for my housemate I spent, and he will be giving my money back. And the following day, I went as well to Specsavers to ask them, do they have a eye test available? And they said, oh yeah, we have in 2 hours. And I said, okay, fair enough, I'm living in city center, I can come in 2 hours. So I came in 2 hours. In the meantime, I went to do a million photos in different frames, send it to my family, to like, hey guys, just help me. And I choose 2 frames. So I spent, because I have a glasses, and then before, how to explain it? Oh yeah, I have a glasses, and one of the lenses is quite thick, so I need to thin it out. So even if I pay for 2 pair of glasses £69 with the thinning of the glasses, that is another for £80, whatever, I pay altogether $169. And because when you're buying a pair of glasses straight away after the test, you're not paying for the test. In different case, the test will cost you £25, and this is a waste of money. So I prefer it to do it straight away. So I basically went home, took the money from my health envelope, where I had it 20, I have £200 there. So I just basically took it 200 with me. I spent everything what I could for the glasses, and I want to do as well sunglasses, but when I will be picking those in like 10 days, they will give me a 50% of the voucher for another pair that I want. So I think that I will do sunglasses then. So maybe because I went for the dresses because of it, that I had 2 hours of waiting, and I was just, well, I can just I can just wander around the city. Yeah. And yesterday, yesterday, it's Tuesday today. I recorded yesterday this video once, but it was really hectic, and so many things stopped me. Anyway, yesterday, Sunday, the last day of the 2 weeks, I went for Lidl. I bought ice cream. I bought some bibs and bombs for what I bought. Oh, I went to Cake Box. I love this company. If you don't know it, just find it. Where is the closest one? I went to my sister to see my niece, and because her partner loves chocolate, like a proper chocolate things, and I knew Cake Box, I love them, and I knew that they have like proper quality of really good things. And he said that he's not eating anything vegan or gluten-free, whatever. And I bought the vegan because the company doing the vegan cakes, and I bought it and I proved it wrong that they can be delicious. So I paid £18 for the box of 12 muffins. I know it's a lot, but then it's Sunday, it's tricking. So I had a dinner here with the evening with the friends. I eat the food that I bought in following month, and then I bought more food, so it's hectic. So in last 2 weeks, I make a list. So in last 2 weeks I spent 1,138.25 for the bills, and so I'm left with 59.51 for the bills. Oh no, what I'm saying, blah blah blah. No, I was planned to spend 1,138.25. I spent 1,078.74, so I have still 59.51 left. So for food, I was planning to spend for the whole month 250. I spent already 155 and 59, so 156 pounds. So I'm left with 94.41. For transportation, I put 400 pounds to spend. I already spent 190.46, so I'm still left with 209, and that's completely fine. And for house, I'm planning to spend 20. I already spent £1. I think I spent £2 more in one of the shoppings, but I just need to check my receipts. And I will need to buy some bobs and bims, like conditioner, and I don't think that we need liquids, but conditioner or anything like this, I still need to buy it, so definitely I will spend some money from that. So I'm left with £19. For fun, I didn't spend nothing, so I still have 50. For health, I have 30 plan. I spent 14.25. I'm not counting my glasses because they went from savings, basically. So I'm still having 15.75, although I went up, I realized I don't have any more of my foundation, and I needed to order foundation. And because I'm quite addicted to foundation from Mary Kay, so I ordered one from Mary Kay, and it will cost me like £21. And I did order one more thing, like a powder foundation, like a powder foundation, whatever it's called. Because there will be like summer times that I will be going, for example, somewhere, and I don't want to have a pro liquid on my face, but I want to have something, so I'll be using this one. So I will definitely, this envelope will go a bit above the pricing. So for now I'm staying with 15.75. that the lady already delivered me the foundation, but I need to still get invoice for paying. For business, I was planning to spend 100. I already spent 86.28, so I'm still left with 13.72. For my allowance, I was planning to spend 50. I'm spent 21.12, so I'm still left with 28.88. With miscellany, I was planning to spend 300, and I spent 1,816. 11 cents, but small disclaimer, 1,655 was from my boyfriend, for my boyfriend. So basically those money, like 1,100 I took from my savings, rest it came from my bank account. So overall I spent for myself 161 pounds from miscellaneous. I'm still having 138, and the rest of it, what I spent, is basically a cost that I will get back. From savings, I pop into my budget 169 pounds, and I spent a 60, what I'm saying about. I pop in 169 pounds, and I spent 169 pounds for my glasses. I pop into my budget 112 pounds for gifts. I spent 112 pounds for the gifts. I still need to cover 40.70. That went from my bank account in Primark, but that's fine. So overall, I'm so unhappy with that 2 weeks. From one side, I don't mind because, you know, I got this money. From second side, what the hell with food? I am a single household. I spent 155. I get it. I have 2 parties that I was hosting, and I went for some lunch Sunday. But for God's sake, like, this is ridiculous. Okay. Anyway, this is learn. This is life, guys. Okay, this is life. This is budgeting, and it's a journey. And I know my videos are always chit-chatty, and this is freaking journey that we need to all learn. I'm hoping that in few months I will get to the point I will be like, calm down, take it easy. You are in a budget. You still can do it. Because right now I feel like everything going upside down, because I was planning for the last 2 weeks of May. I was planning to have a week and a half holidays, and I plan to buy for almost £100, probably a food for my boyfriend. And then, because I will be there for my holidays, I was planning to not spend that much money for food and this and that. I will be not driving that much, and I will not be need parking and this, and he will take the cost of the cat and everything. And I do know that many of you might tell you, oh, your boyfriend should reimburse you for the cat, but I took the full responsibility for the cat during these 2 weeks, and I don't want any money, because I love this fluffy fellow of mine, and I love him as mine, if you know what I mean. And yeah, but what happening is he's not coming. He's coming 1st of June, so I might still save some money. But yeah, you know when you're working, and you're just working so hard, and you're just fed up with everything, like fed up with your time, with energy. You don't want to do anything more, and you just quickly spending money for stupid things, like following Saturday or Saturday before, and just spending, and then your plan fall apart, and you're like, oh no, why? So I feel like this right now. So hopefully June will be very relaxed month for me, because I will need to have like 10 days to fill up as a holidays. Well, we will see. Anyway, guys, I hope that my chit-chatting video is not bad for you. If you're still here, I love you. I'm so happy that I have you. I am currently having 25 subscribers that I love, and I'm so grateful for you. I cherish you all the way in. And if you like this video, if you like the content I'm doing, just please put in a like, maybe a comment, maybe a subscription. I will be very, very grateful for it. You can follow me here, and you can follow me on Instagram as well. I'm still learning how to be accountable to myself, and how to be like, you know, make it scheduling videos and everything. But yeah, so guys, I hope you enjoy. I hope you have a wonderful 2 weeks, and I will be trying to record a new video this Sunday, sorry, to like collect all the bills from this week. But yeah, enjoy your week, and hope to see you soon. Bye.